todo esto lo que ha pasado. Justamente aquí, como se pueden dar cuenta, que se sigue entregando las autoridades. Esto es lo más cerca que nosotros podemos estar de este lugar de los hechos, donde se encuentra la mayor parte de la investigación entre la calle 17 y la calle 10. Esto es a 3 cuadras específicamente de la Casa Blanca. Todavía siguen muchos interrogantes en el aire, si este hombre actuó solo,
alerted my desk. You CBS guy has a great video. Have you seen it? Looking for it now. Where did you spot? You got to CBS guy.
Already told? Y a esta hora los investigadores tratan de resolver para determinar qué fue exactamente lo que pasó. Aquí lo que les digo, continúa una fuerte presencia policial, continúan llegando agentes del FBI, de la CIA, continúan llegando los US Marshal, agentes de la Policía Metropolitana, agentes del Servicio Secreto, continúan llegando agentes de la
Where's
James, there is confusion here. There are hundreds and hundreds of law enforcers. I've seen FBI people going by, US Marshals, the Washington DC Metropolitan Police. They've sealed off this entire area. We're only two. We know that what we do know is that a short time ago 2 members of the US National Guard were shot. We don't yet know their condition. The President Trump said that they've been taken to 2 separate hospitals. And in fact, to show you the sort of confusion here, the Governor of West Virginia put out a statement about 40 minutes ago saying tragically the 2 National Guard who were from West Virginia had passed away. Now the Governor is now putting out another statement saying there are conflicting reports. And so what we do know though is that the President will react very strongly to this. He refers to the shooter, who we believe is in custody, as an animal. He said he will pay a very steep price for this. The National Guard have been here in Washington DC now for some months. They're part of Donald Trump's campaign to try to make cities like this safe. And in fact, even though we're only 2 blocks from the White House, there are sometimes shootings and stabbings and killings this close to the White House. And so for these 2 National Guard to have been shot has really shocked the nation.
Mientras tanto, decenas de vuelos en el aeropuerto Ronald Reagan continúan en tierra. Esto sucede a unas pocas horas del día de acción de gracias. Nosotros, por supuesto, vamos a continuar muy al pendiente de lo que va a ser la conferencia de prensa, de los últimos detalles de esta investigación aquí en el noroeste del distrito de Columbia.
Yeah, good mate. Sorry, I just jumped off with breakfast. Do you want a quick price?
Hola, hola. ¿En cuánto van con ustedes?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Thinking, I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Not too long ago.
Tracy.
¿Dónde andas? Ok. Mira, yo estoy enfrente del San. Estoy en la Incon 16. Pero tú ya trabajaste la camioneta. Ok. Ok, me avisa.
Answer? What are you talking about?
Well, yeah.
There's not a dual on that side?
Just the one I have.
It's a dual.
Shall we go for a walk around there? See what yeah, just to see what's happening. No. You're going to go over there?
I mean,
Go and have a look over there.
one of my
Yeah.
good.
May as well, eh?
You having the boys down?
Nope. Stand up. Dylan's cooking Thanksgiving for Chris.
They're pretty close, aren't they?
Dylan had a break. I bought three. I've done them on the
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Yo también. Que no, que sí.
Cover there.
Detrás. Sí, perdona, es que aquí.
Yeah. Anytime. Not at all.
Okay.
You changed, my friend. You changed.
I love it.
Cristian, lo que me dijeron que los analistas son los que son aquí el trágico. Vale, ok, perfecto.
Public street. You got it. Public street.
Private club!
Public street.
Private club! Private club, public street! Work stuff! That's work stuff! Work stuff! Occupational safety and health!
Thank you, sir. I love your badge. I'm just a nice purse. Purse. Unless you beat me to it. That's right.
Sí, ¿cómo estás? Te escucho. Voy contigo. Sí, te escucho.
Oh, jeez.
Ok, perfecto. No. Déjame discutir ya.
I like this because it's got the Christmas bunting up. See that light's already Washington. Shooter shot move his back.
Best of America. Heroes who live to serve in Washington, D.C. serve for people they don't know, they've never met, because they love their country and their family and their community. They're dangerous things others were not. They love their country. Someone decided to turn that targeting National Guards over. Now we stiffen our resolve. We will never back down. We'll secure our capital, secure our cities. In fact, this happened just steps away from the White House. We will not stand. That's why President Trump has asked me, and I will ask the Secretary of the Army to the National Guard to add 500 additional troops, National Guardsmen, to Washington.
We're going to surge 500 troops to DC.
We stiffen our resolve.
Aló, aló, ¿me escuchas? Sí, 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 sí. Te puedo confirmar, son 500 guardias, 500 miembros de la Guardia Nacional que van a ser desplegados aquí en Washington, D.C.
Take it off.
Te puedo confirmar que sí son 500 miembros de la Guardia Nacional que van a ser desplegados aquí en Washington, D.C.
How's the ticker?
Ok,
Huh?
How's the ticker?
¿con eso van a empezar, con esa pregunta?
Hard.
My blood pressure is way up. So much so that I'm going to...
Perfect.
Can't I go to hospital? And they're going to...
I don't know it right now, but should be. Dime.
Go up here, Ryan.
I'm going to go into one of my kidneys to sample. I have a girl.
Okay.
I have a kidney.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the one that's cooking, right? I'll give him a thumbs up. Pop the roll between his roll.
Oh, perfecto.
So they're going to go in and just make... I mean, I've had that type of thing before.
Yeah.
Not a... I haven't had... Yeah. Depends. two issues. We're looking at cortisol. Because I've tried the GLP-1. And something called nacional. And I've had tests. I take this stuff called dexamethasone, they'll take it at night or whatever, and then I have to rush to the first thing I do in the morning is start moving around and everything, check my back whatever.
Bueno, ha sido una tarde crítica aquí en Washington, D.C. En pocos minutos las autoridades federales y la misma alcaldesa María Pausa va a ofrecer una conferencia de prensa donde van a ofrecer los últimos detalles de este tiroteo que ha provocado una fuerte presencia policial aquí en el centro de Washington, D.C. Para los que no tienen una ubicación exacta, estamos a 2 cuadras literalmente de la Casa Blanca, donde a eso de las 2:30 de la tarde un hombre, al parecer con una intención afirmada, según el mismo secretario de Guerra, tenía como intención herir o ir a 2 miembros de la Guardia Nacional. A esta hora hay conflictos de información, así lo ha reportado el mismo gobernador de West Virginia, quien hacía pocos minutos había dicho que los 2 miembros de la Guardia Nacional habían perecido, habían fallecido, pero a esta hora sigue siendo una incógnita, un interrogante saber si la condición de estos guardias nacionales sigue siendo la misma o si afortunadamente pueden estar vivos. El mismo secretario de Guerra dijo que iban a desplegar a 500 guardias de la Guardia Nacional aquí en el Distrito de Columbia. Como se pueden dar cuenta, es una escena bastante activa. Aquí han llegado miembros de las fuerzas federales, también está la Policía Metropolitana, está el Servicio Secreto del FMI, aquí también en la escena está el director del FMI, quien se va a encargar también de dar algunos detalles sobre la investigación y sobre este tiroteo que pone en duda cuál es la situación sobre la seguridad aquí en el Distrito de Columbia. Esto en parte de eso de ustedes.
White police cars, someone got a red. I think that's fire chief or something. Yes.
Elevation.
Yeah. So they go to black ones and white ones. They come up with this red one for Tony. I mean, they had black. They were all black.
Yeah.
They also had a red one.
What do you got? Well, we got this red 2500.
I was thinking about that.
I don't care.
You're not. Was it going up?
I really
Yo tengo esa información.
Nicole?
They're going to do the press conference imminently, but they want to break into it for our special report. So they're sending me to you so that I can do the special report press. Cool. I have.
All I need is you.
I have this. I just don't have a phone that has my name. Do I have a number?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I emailed it. Looks like Well, that looks like stream.
Which one are you doing? Is this for
Yeah.
special report? So this is. Let me see if I got something. This is for network. Special report.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Yeah, well, she's under better circumstances. I'll put you right here. Do you have a hit time? They want to see you
I don't
soon.
have anything. Wait.
Top of the hour?
No.
I think the one, 212-975.
212-975.
7213.
7213.
Yep.
You hear it? Or,
Yep.
Okay.
That there.
That's great.
Thank you.
He filmed it right here.
Standing there with her now and Hopper and Anthony.
Yeah, we have it. Not for the 5 o'clock. We're in the special report one right now.
Okay, so he has those in the special report.
He couldn't give it to me directly. He showed it to me.
Can you forward that email to me and how you just present that he didn't get it?
Hey, yeah.
Me?
Cop pulled in front of his car. Right here. Cop pulled in front of his car to stop him.
Okay, let me check in with him. Hang on just one second, sir. Just bear with me.
Hey, audio. Yeah, I do.
Where is
Can you guys
Hopper?
pipe the
He's
press
getting
conference?
a light
to
out of
when
his
it
car.
starts?
Okay, and do you have the numbers for the dial-in?
It's already dialed in, yeah.
Okay, we're already dialed in.
It's where it was.
Just step back a step.
Dialed in, you can talk.
Hi, guys. I can't really hear you.
2 guards and then that was deceased. But now I think he's walking back. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, sorry. Where's my mic? Stand by.
Oh, really? There may not be much.
I know this is sometimes crazy because people are look at updates, Give us updates,
Okay, do I need to be on something, sir?
It takes time.
How far away are we?
No idea.
Okay, you can. I'll set a level.
5-minute warning from special report.
They're about to come through. They'll tell us. They're moving people over and stuff. The cameras.
Jimmy, are we ready?
Ready. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kash Patel, FBI Director. We're here to brief you on the tragic events that happened today at approximately 2:15 local time in Washington, D.C., where two of our brave members of the National Guard and the Department of War were brazenly attacked in a horrendous act of violence. They were shot. They're in critical condition. As you can see behind me, we have assembled the full force of both the federal and state and local law enforcement agencies to bring bear all of our resources to make sure we find the perpetrators responsible for this heinous act. And make no mistake, they will be brought to justice. Since this is an assault on a federal law enforcement officer, this will be treated at the federal level as an assault on a federal law enforcement officer. The FBI will lead out on that mission with our interagency partners, to include the Department of Homeland Security, Secret Service, ATF, DEA, and we're thankful for the mayor's assistance in this matter, the Metropolitan Police Department and their skills in investigating homicides and gun shootings in this city is exceptional. We will work together collaboratively because this is a matter of national security, because this is a matter of pride. President Trump has been informed. We've been in contact with the White House. We will shortchange the American public with no resources to make sure we find and safeguard our nation's capital right here in Washington, D.C., and bring anyone responsible for this heinous act of violence to justice. I would lastly like to add to the American public and the world, please send your prayers to those brave warriors who are in critical condition and their families. They are here serving our country. They are here protecting everyday Americans and citizens around the world in our nation's capital. They are the heroes of this day, and we must remember them on this day and every day, and their families and the sacrifice they have made. I will now turn it over to Chief Carroll of the Metropolitan Police Department. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeff Carroll. I'm the Executive Assistant Chief here at the Metropolitan Police Department. At approximately 2:15 this afternoon, members of the D.C. National Guard were on high visibility patrols in the area of 17th and I Street Northwest when a suspect came around the corner, raised his arm with a firearm, and discharged it at the National Guard members. The National Guard members, there were other members that were in the area. They were able to, after some back and forth, able to subdue the individual and bring him into custody. Within moments, members of law enforcement in the area were also able to assist and bring that individual into custody. At this time, as the director mentioned, the National Guard members are being treated at a local hospital. DC Fire and EMS responded to the scene to provide first aid for those individuals and transport them to a local hospital. The suspect in this case was also transported for treatment at a local hospital. Madam Mayor?
Thank you. I'm Muriel Bowser. I'm the mayor of Washington, D.C., and I, too, want to send my thoughts and prayers to the families of the guardsmen and to the guardsmen who are in critical condition in a local hospital. I am joined by members and leadership from the D.C. National Guard, from the West Virginia National Guard, United States Secret Service, Deputy Mayor Pia, Fire Chief Donnelly, and Metro's General Manager Randy Clark. And we join with the FBI Director in ensuring that MPD investigates, the U.S. Attorney prosecutes this case to the fullest extent of the law. I've had the opportunity to brief U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, who was speaking to the president when I called, as well as the United States Attorney Pirro, who assured me that this case will have her office's complete attention.
Mayor, was there any other suspect?
Chief?
Sure. So, no, at this time, there's no indication that there was any other suspect. The one suspect that was involved in this incident, they were shot during the interaction, and they were transported to the hospital for treatment.
Mayor, does this validate the need for the National Guard here in D.C.? What we know, Andrea, is that this is a targeted shooting. One individual who appeared to target these guardsmen, that individual has been taken into custody.
Mayor, can you tell us any more details on the condition of the two National Guardsmen and whether or not anyone else was injured? And a quick question follow-up for the FBI Director. You said that we'll make sure we find the perpetrators for this act. So just to clarify, the person believed to be responsible is in custody and there are no other suspects?
Sure, so I can start out. Again, Chief Carroll from MPD. So both of the individuals, the Guard members, they are in critical condition at a local hospital at this time being treated. At this point, we have no other suspects. We have reviewed video from the area. It appears, like I said, to be a lone gunman that raised a firearm and ambushed these members of the National Guard, and he was quickly taken into custody by other National Guard members and law enforcement members.
Have you got any sense of motive?
No, at this time, obviously, we're very in the preliminary stages of investigation. There's a lot of things, a lot of agents that are here from various federal agencies, law enforcement agencies. We have the full power of the FBI and our federal partners here in the task force. So we're looking at all those different aspects, but we don't have any motive. The National Guardsmen that were shot, I'm told they were armed.
Did they get off shots?
At this time, that's part of the preliminary investigation.
Can you explain how the suspect was apprehended?
Chief.
Sure. So how the suspect was apprehended, as I said, the suspect came around the corner. He immediately started firing a firearm at the two National Guard members. So at that time, there were other National Guard members that were in the area. They heard the gunfire. They actually were able to intervene and to kind of hold down the suspect after he had been shot on the ground until law enforcement got there within moments.
And he was shot by a National Guard?
At this point, we're still investigating exactly who shot the individual. It's not clear at this time.
Chief, do you know what kind of weapon was used?
We don't know what kind of weapon. There was D.C. police. It happened right in front of the Metro, although there is no indication that the perpetrator was on the Metro. So there's Metro Transit Police in the area, and obviously being on 17th Street by the White House, Uniform Division of Secret Service were in the immediate area as well.
What kind of weapon the alleged perpetrator used?
We do not know at this time. It's still under investigation.
We're going to be able to take a couple more.
Has been able to question the suspect, or is his condition so severe that you haven't been able to have a conversation?
Sure. Again, so as I said, we're very preliminary in the investigation, so we're looking into all aspects of who the individual is, his connections. At this time, he's still in the hospital receiving treatment.
And I would just like to add, the reason that this suspect is in custody is because of the bravery of the men and women of the National Guard who responded due to their extensive training to secure American lives today. There was not any further injury and any further shootings. We should highlight the fact that the men and women of law enforcement, the interagency, the Department of War, and the National Guard executed their training with great precision today and prevented an even greater tragedy from befalling us. These National Guardsmen are heroes, and we must pray for their safety and their speedy recovery. And as the Chief said, we are in the preliminary stages of this investigation. We will run down every single lead, every piece of evidence. This is the power of the U.S. government at its best at the state, local, and federal level. That is why this interagency group is standing behind us to assure America and the world that we will continue to keep D.C. safe. And thankfully, we have Metropolitan Police Department, the National Guardsmen, and federal agents, and the Department of Justice and Attorney General willing to prosecute the mission to keep Americans safe. And President Trump has rightly stated that this heinous act will be investigated, and he has thanked the National Guardsmen and women and the men and women of law enforcement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did the suspect say anything at the time? Why did the West Virginia governor say that they Chief, was anyone else shot besides the two?
Have the families been notified?
General, what about the unconstitutional deployment of troops? It's been ruled unconstitutional. Why are there 500 more troops?
We'll let them all get their camera or mics. Gosh.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, so where they can take them home.